What's up guys, Jordy here and welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I'd do a video on Battlefield 4 to continue my trend of playing previous Battlefield games because Battlefield 2042 is garbage and there's not much content that you can create on that game. Now Battlefield 4 released all the way back in I believe 2013. Now this game had a rough start to begin with, similar to what 2042 was, but it had the base core gameplay mechanics that 2042 doesn't. It had a decent variety of weapons. It had, I believe, a spectator mode, a scoreboard, and the traditional class system that Battlefield is known for. Though it did suffer from a massive amount of bugs and problems with the performance, though in the end, I believe DICE took over this and managed to save the game and turn it around to be, if not maybe the best, close to being the best, probably in line with BF3 and maybe BF1, depending on people's opinions. Now, at the time, I loved this game, and to this day, I still do. Though I still find it difficult to play now, after just putting a considerable amount of hours into it, it does get quite boring quite fast for me. Though I tried to vary up the amount of weapons and maps in this video, so hopefully you can have fun watching those. But the maps in Battlefield 4 were quite good and well designed. As long with the guns, there are a multitude of guns that you can use, all the way from assault rifles, carbines, PWRs, snipers, DMRs. I think it's almost probably like 10 times the amount of guns that Battlefield 2042 does, and it actually makes 2042 look like an indie game. Considering this game is, I believe, almost 9 years old in October this year. If you watch this gameplay now, you'd probably think it would come out this year, maybe apart from the graphics, because my PC is on all low. The gunplay and maps in this game were, I think, personally, I enjoyed them basically a shit ton when the game was fixed by DICE. The DLCs were a massive improvement to the game, not as good as BF3's DLCs and maybe BF1's DLCs, but I enjoyed them a lot from the variety of weapons, the maps it included, vehicles are a whole nother story in Battlefield 4. Even I played vehicles in Battlefield 4, though I don't have any gameplay today because there's too many vehicle whores that get in them, so I literally cannot get in them. But even I played vehicles in Battlefield 4, and that just shows you how good vehicles actually were. Now, you're probably all wondering, is the game actually still worth it? Personally, I think it is. If you have a PC that's good enough to run this game, or even a PS4, considering the maps and also the modes, I think it's personally worth it. It's more worth it on PC than it is on console, due to console having no FOV slider, weird controller dead zones, and just some overall weird sensitivity that doesn't really stand up to modern gaming. But if that's something that you haven't really changed in modern games, then I think it's something you'll transition over to perfectly. Now, PC on the other hand is a lot more worth it due to the amount of frames, FOV, and probably the choice of servers that you can have in terms of hertz. Though it is a little difficult if you are a above average player, considering quite a few servers do have a kills per minute or KD or score per minute limit on them. So if you go over that, you literally cannot enter the server. So your choices are a little bit more limited to locker, metro, etc, etc. But the game is 100% worth it. If you can pick this up cheap off like a game key website, I'd recommend buying it. EA Play and so on, 100% get it. The player count on this for PC is quite high. There are a multitude of servers to choose from if you have stats under a certain level, like I mentioned before. PlayStation, I'm not so sure of, though I can 100% guarantee there will be a server if you live in Europe or North America. If you live in Oceania, Asia, stuff like that, I'm not so sure. Though you may have a little bit more trouble with hackers on PC. I didn't personally see any due to the good server admins that use external sources to ban them, though they can incorrectly ban really good players if you are one of those. So, personally, I think Battlefield 4 is probably the best Battlefield ever made, or it is to me. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, whether you still regularly play this game, and if you enjoy it, and whether you think it's the best, or if BF1 or BF3 takes that crown, let me know. I'm going to look to do a Battlefield 3 video, just like this one, soon, so let me know if you'd like to see that, whether are the servers for it, I don't know. But feel free to leave a like, comment, like I said, whether you enjoy this game or you think it's the worst, best, or the greatest. And feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.